Hello there.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fights. We are here for a very exciting match. We got Nazario Montenegro going up against Dean Manness, both with even records, but are here to try to get a what do you call it? Positive record. I had to think better record. Yeah. I'm Tim. That's Nick. Nick, you look lovely today. How you doing?
Lovely. Thank you for pointing that out, Tim. Just got hit in the head with a measuring cup. Slightly not okay.
Yeah,
but it's just a quarter apparently. I'm excited, Tim. I think both of these guys are good. They're good players. Dean's on the rise, and Nazario has just been wavered in the middle for what feels like decades. But
yeah.
Well, we'll see what he does today. But I'm excited. I really think Dean is on the rise, but Nazario will be a good test to see if he deserves to be above a 500 record today.
Yeah. Okay, let's go talk to them in the promos.
It is good to be back. Nazario, I'm fired up to be here. You fired up?
Kind of. I'm also sick. So I can be fired up.
Sick with winning. Sick with winning.
Yeah.
If winning was a disease, we are quarantined for sure. Nazario, look, I don't know who this guy is. I'm gonna front. I'm not gonna front. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he's capable of, but I know my boy Nazario is capable of. Gonna come in 3 rounds. Gonna knock. If you last that long, he might knock your ass out in 2. I have no idea. But you know what?
I can do cartoons and Ninja Turtles,
and that's all we need. That is all we need. And the little crossover there. That's all we need. Cartoons Ninja Turtle. We're gonna ride that to victory.
Nazario knew he didn't have a chance, so he decided to bring a chance for a manager.
Light the fuse.
Nick?
Some Ninja Turtles are cartoons.
That is true. Multiple.
Yes.
Multiple of them. Wow. All right. Let's get into it. Starting with round number 1. How's it going to work, Nick?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the round of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Nope.
Great.
No.
Lovely. We'll get into your first question, which comes in the category of Pixar. Question is, what kind of instrument does the character Joe Gardner play in Soul?
Months ago. I'm talking
Months.
Eons.
Nazario, you got to take better care of your health.
Yeah, that Nazario's, he's wearing the same thing he smells.
and I'm still sick. Like,
yeah.
What
up.
I was gonna say that you also got a soul question. You went the sick route, which is fine. But
I was tying it all together.
2, 1, pens down. I should probably have my fucking board. Let's go to Dean.
Gonna go with the classic. I was between 2, piano.
And Nazario.
Piano.
Piano is correct. We're all tied up. Your next question is going to come in the category of Wizarding World. Which Wizarding World film was the first to feature the character Cormac McLagan?
What the fuck? First the fat lady, and now this.
Hey, Tim.
You've played other matches before this happened.
Tim. You know what happens when people's internet is slow? They're
McLagan. Fuck you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario
Goblet of Fire.
and Dean.
I've got Half-Blood Prince.
Half-Blood Prince is correct. So Dean will hit that one. What is next, Nick?
Next question comes in the category of DC. Your question is, who voices a villain in the Lego Batman movie and a member of the Justice League in DC League of Super Pets?
There's a lot of repeating going on.
Yeah, not intentional because I didn't write this round. So this is really kind of wild.
Good movies we're talking about. That's all. 5.
Yeah, repeating good movies.
4.
That's,
3.
Repeat.
All right, that is the first repeat for Mr. Montenegro.
Question again. Who voices a villain in the Lego Batman movie and a member of the Justice League in DC League of Super Pets?
Maggie, thoughts
What?
Maggie is the answer?
on the question? You know the answer? Oh, I thought you were going to say who fucking cares. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
it's not Jesus Christ,
Jesus
unfortunately.
No.
5, 4,
Not
3,
it.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dean
I got John Krasinski.
and Nazario.
I went Jenny Slate.
Both are incorrect. We're looking for Jermaine Clement, voices Sauron and Aquaman.
Oh.
No. Your next question is going to come in the category of the MCU. In the post-credit scene of Iron Man 3, it is revealed that Tony has been recounting the events of the film to who?
Sorry. Let me just fix that, Tim.
Fix what? What?
There you go. Go ahead.
Uma.
Isn't his
a-
name Jermaine Clement?
Oh, well,
Jermaine
Maggie just
Clement.
called me a fucking idiot, so yeah, that's great.
But I didn't check. I didn't
We're all about love here at Fandom Fights. Pens
Shut the
down.
fuck up.
Let's go to Nazario
Bruce Banner.
and Dean.
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner is correct. Thank you for saying that. Not the Hulk. That would have been an interesting fight. Let's go to Nick for the next question.
Next question comes in the category of criminal underworld. How does the character Marcus die in John Wick?
No, I'm with you. I mean, like, they're the same person, but I feel like Nazario would be the type of person to be like, the Hulk is not there in the scene. So
I mean, depends on one side on the argument.
Right, like did he say the Hulk or did his opponent say the Hulk?
yeah, that's fair. Challenge. 5, 4.
Trying
That's
to
what
blink 182 times.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Dean
A lot of shooting in that movie. Shot.
and Nazario.
I went with Stab.
Shot is correct.
Fuck.
So Dean is up 4-2. Your next question is in the category of mixed bag. What could it be? Your question is Randy Thom, Will Poulter, and Aquafina have all portrayed what kind of creature in a Fandom film? Very good, Javi. I'm proud of you.
I don't know what
Good
happened.
job, buddy. He knows the answer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
For a minute there, I thought he wrote this, but no.
That would have been funny if he did, and he's just like pretending no.
He's like, oh, the answers.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario
The Dragon?
and Dean.
Dragon.
Dragon is correct. Voyage of the Dawn Treader rearing its ugly head once again. 5-3. Nick, what's next?
Your next question comes in the category of sci-fi icons. In Alien, what do the crew members of the Nostromo call the ship's computer?
Like, how specific?
What do they call it? If you write down something and in the movie they call it that, we're going to give you a point, my friend.
I'm not. Oh my God, Maggie just said something really funny, and I had to mute. Sorry. I cannot wait to tell you what Maggie just said. 5,
You could have
4,
just pretended my joke was funny.
2, 1. But I didn't hear what you said. Let's go to Dean
I got psyched out for the correct spelling, so mother.
and Nazario.
They call it mother, but it's spelled like mother.
It is spelled mother, but yeah, mother is correct. You asked the question, and Maggie, as she often does with my mic on, goes, "Your mom," and I muted, and I went, "That's the fucking answer," and she goes, "Oh, my bad." All right,
That's
your
great.
next question is in the category of American Spies.
No.
Which American Spies film features the company Biosite Pharmaceuticals?
Fucking.
The answer could not be your mom for this one. No, it could not. The film Mother is not in
You know this one?
Fandom Fights.
But you know it, though, right?
5, 4. She does? 3.
She said she does what she does.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario.
I don't know. Mission Impossible 2.
And Dean.
The Bourne Legacy.
Mission Impossible 2 is the correct answer. So Nazario hits that, making it 6-5 in favor of Dean. What is next, Nick?
Penultimate question comes to the category of Star Trek. Your question is, in Star Trek Beyond, which member of the crew investigates the remains of the Enterprise with Kirk on Ultimate?
You a fan of Star Trek Beyond?
Yeah.
I like it too.
Yeah, totally. Big fan.
That was good.
Wish they'd make more movies.
Yeah, me too.
But movies these days kind of suck, so maybe it's good that they're not.
2, 1, pens down. I mean, I think they are, but let's go to Dean.
Chekhov.
What the fuck was that, Maggie? And Nazario.
I went with Scotty.
Chekhov is correct. So 7-5, your final question. I'm going to come in the category of James Bond. Your question is, in Dr. No, what specific body part of Dr. No's are prosthetic? Maggie's just over here doing shit.
Are you talking to me? What?
If Mike would hear.
I think
It was
Anna has made it her mission to make as much fucking noise as possible.
I can't hear anything. She's doing a good job of being sneaky.
She came up at the end of the last match and just turns the sink on. And I was like,
Hands down. Let's go to Nazario
And I.
and Dean.
Hands.
Hands is correct. So Dean will hit that, making it 8-5 coming out of round number 1. Is that what you have, Nick?
that's what I have, Tim.
All right, let's get into round number 2. How's it going to work?
Well, round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep it they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down the multiple choice, at which point it'll only be worth 1. But be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Disney Animation, Epic Adventures, Creature Features, DreamWorks, Horror Icons, Wizarding World, Star Trek, and Criminal Underworld. Take it away, Tim.
All right, Dean, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
What do you think, buddy?
I'm thinking let's spin.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, this will be the spin for Mr. Dean.
Mr. Dean.
It lands on Star Trek.
I think we should probably take that. Yeah, go to multiple if you need to, but I think ultimately I think you're pretty good at this. So
Okay, we'll take it.
Okay, Nick, will you go ahead and read Dean his questions in the category of Star Trek?
Gladly, Dean, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of Star Trek. Are you prepared for them?
Yes. And
Your
sorry.
Your first question. Which Star Trek film is the only one to feature an alien race called the Remans?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
I'll use a repeat.
All
All
right.
right, that is your first repeat. Question again. Which Star Trek film is the only one to feature an alien race called the Remans?
Nemesis?
That is correct for 2 points.
Nick, can you do the countdown on the next question, please?
I can, Tim, yes.
Thank you.
Dean, your second question. Who plays the main villain, General Chang, in Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country?
Christopher Plummer.
That is correct for 2 points. Dean, your third question. Which Enterprise crew member said the quote, "They say it hurts less if it's a surprise"?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Bones, B, Data, C, Crusher, or D, Spock?
Bones.
That is correct for 1 point. Dean, your penultimate question. In Star Trek 09, Kirk proves that Spock is emotionally compromised, and Spock nearly kills Kirk. How?
Choking him.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, and Dean, your final question in Star Trek. In Star Trek First Contact, what is the name of the ship that Worf is the commander of?
Oh, shit. Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Defiant, B, Excelsior, C, Enterprise, D, Phoenix?
Defiant.
That is correct for 1 point and a sweep of Star Trek.
All right, so I have Dean getting his total up to 16, Nick.
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, well, then we will bring back the wheel and Nazario's manager. You can go ahead and spin it for Nazario.
You're kicking my ass, Chance.
It's okay. It's okay. Breathe. Take a step back.
Lands on DreamWorks.
Cartoons.
Cartoons, baby.
I don't like these cartoons.
You don't like it? Okay, we don't like it. Who likes these cartoons? Nobody likes these cartoons. So spin again.
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
He only likes a third of the cartoons we have, but he's like the cartoons.
No one likes DreamWorks. Cowards like DreamWorks.
Wizarding World.
No more fat bitches questions. Go.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Nazario, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of the Wizarding World. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, your first question. Multiple people become physically petrified in which Wizarding World film?
Chamber of Secrets.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good question.
Your next question. Which Harry Potter series actor said the quote, "I said I'd get you in. I didn't say anything about getting you out"?
Warwick Davis.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. What is the specific name of the dragon that Harry faces off against in the first task in the Goblet of Fire?
Like the name or like the race?
The specific name that they call it in the movie.
Hungarian Horntail.
That is correct for 2 points.
Just curious, was that the race or the...
I could have called him Fred. I don't know.
All right. Your fourth question, Nazario. Harry and Ron are playing a wizard version of what game when Hermione comes to say goodbye for Christmas in the Sorcerer's Stone?
Chess.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in the category of the Wizarding World. In what country does the March of the Chillin take place in the Secrets of Dumbledore?
Motherfucker. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Nepal, B, Bhutan, C, what is it, Nick?
Maldives,
or D, Singapore. Sorry.
Repeat the options.
Okay, your options again are A, Nepal, B, Bhutan, C, Maldives, or D, Singapore.
What is this fucking movie, man? A.
A is incorrect. Dean, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Nepal, B, Bhutan, C, Maldives, or D, Singapore?
B.
That is correct for a 1-point steal.
Yikes.
So at the end of round number 2, I have Nazario getting his total up to 13, but with the steal, Dean is at 17. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, let's get into round number 3. How's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It's the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the players hit a category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players have questions as we get into round number 3. Go, Tim.
All right, the first category you can bet points on is American Spies. Let's get bets starting with Nazario.
Nah.
And Dean.
Nah.
Okay, stats only. Your question in the category of American Spies. In Mission Impossible Fallout, Walker dies when he is impaled by a falling hook that is attached by a rope to what large object?
I hate you, Tim.
Because of the way that I said attached?
No.
Because I can't hate myself for saying it that way. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame it.
See, I had to put attached to a rope that's attached to a thing, because if I didn't, Nazario would have wrote down, even if he knows this answer, which apparently he does, would have wrote down the word rope and said, tell me I'm wrong.
5, 4, 3,
You know me.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario.
Helicopter.
And Dean.
Helicopter.
That is correct, but no points gained or lost. It is still 17-13. What's the next category, Nick?
Next category that points on is the Wizarding World.
Let's get bets starting with Dean.
2.
And Nazario.
Dos.
Okay, Nick, what's the question?
Question is, what is the full name of the student that Harry kisses in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix?
Well, I believe that's 2 points each.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Mike months ago also famously laughed for a full minute that he had the correct answer on his board.
Months.
And didn't even...
5.
Wasn't even close.
2, 1. Pens down. Dean, let's go to you.
It's going to be really embarrassing if I miss it. Cho Chang.
And Nazario.
Cho Chang.
Cho Chang is correct. So it is 19-15, still a 4-point game. Your next category that you can bet points on is Epic Adventures.
Where are the fucking Mickey Mouse movies?
Let's get bets starting with Nazario.
I hope it's not Narnia or Indiana Jones or Pirates. But if it's Lord of the Rings.
Okay. And Dean.
1.
Okay. All right. Your question is, who plays Tia Dalma, a.k.a. Calypso, in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise? Nazario, both hands on screen, please. Nazario, both hands on screen, please. Thank you.
I'm wondering, would the Hobbit have been okay?
4.
Repeat, please.
All right, that is the second repeat for Dean. Your question is, who plays Tia Dalma, a.k.a. Calypso, in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise? Nick, are you a Caribbean or a Caribbean?
I'm a Caribbean guy. Yeah. That sounds weird out of context, but
It's fair.
I am not a Caribbean guy, but I say the word like Caribbean, and I'm a guy.
That's what. That is what I meant.
Yeah.
5.
I believe if Dean hits this and Nazario misses, that would be the end.
1. Pens down. I don't know what'd you say?
Did you repeat, Nazario?
No.
Okay,
No.
great.
Let's go to Nazario
No.
and Dean.
Naomi Harris.
And your winner, Dean Manness. Naomi Harris was the correct answer. Nick, thoughts on the match?
Good match. I feel bad because Nazario is definitely not feeling 100%, but he still played good, even with whatever was going on. But Dean is no longer an easy match. I don't know that he ever really was, but he's definitely like someone you need, like someone who I think a win over is now very impressive. Like Dean's improvement from last year has been incredible.
Marked
to watch, and I'm really excited to see Dean go forward. I'm glad that he now has a positive record because he started off his rookie season real rocky, just like a couple of losses, playing some difficult people, and now he's got that chance to sort of show that he's here to play. Nazario, I don't feel too bad for because he'll win his next one, and then he'll probably win the one after that, and then lose the one after that.
Yeah,
and that's sort of how his chart goes.
That's fair. No, I thought this was a great match. Let's go talk to the players right now in the post-match interviews.
Oh, coincidentally, we go to the post-match, and Tim is nowhere to be found, huh? Okay.
Tim is like,
I see how it is. No. You see, what this is a screw job.
Yes.
And we're launching an investigation. We're doing formal protests. You were going to join us, so you're not taking away a win, my boy Nazario right here.
I knew it was a black woman.
okay.
You see, if she wrote down a black woman, you should have taken that. But I bet you wouldn't have taken that, would you?
He took nothing. He wrote nothing. So now we don't need to ask that question. Nazario, you did pretty good in Wizarding World. That you claim you don't like that. You hit like all the Wizarding World questions. What the hell's that about?
I mean, I like the guy with the scar and the snake guy, but
Yeah,
I hate
we were doing great,
talking.
but you had to throw in one movie that nobody likes. Who likes Fantastic Beasts? Nobody. Cowards like Fantastic Beasts.
Of the three, I would say that's the best one. So if you're guaranteed,
No. It's the first one. First of all, that's the heard of that. Secondly,
disagree. But Nazario, like I said, Dean has gotten much better from when he started, like significant improvement. So I don't think losing to him is too shameful. But are you ashamed?
No, because it was a screw job. Tell them, Chess.
it was a screw job.
Yeah.
You just cannot have Nazario having a positive record. So you got to rig a few matches, keep him under 500 to get back to 500. We see how it is. We see how it is. But we will not be silenced anymore. We guarantee that.
I will bring this man for every match so he can talk for me.
And I will be here for every match if I'm available.
Speaking of every match, Nazario, who's your next match? Call it out. Maybe I'll.
Henry?
No.
I don't know.
He's like, you're now like if this is middle, you're now like here, and Mike's just like.
And now you're not giving us the matches we want and the match we deserve. Okay, you know what we see now? We really see how it is. Okay. Multiplex has changed since I've been here. I don't like it.
It's been like 6 years, but yeah.
Fair. Nazario, usually I just let you talk for like 2 minutes, but you got like 10 seconds. Go.
I'm going to retire from movie Battleground.
Talking to Dean, our winner here. Dean, I hope I'm not offending in any way when I talk about your rocky start, because it only accentuates where you are now. Like being at 5-4 without that rocky start, like you could be a top tier like title match playing contender. And even like without like record aside, you missed 2 questions, I think, this whole match, maybe 3. So like beyond just getting more wins, you're also missing very, very few questions, which tells me you are getting to levels where maybe you could beat Igor, who you've lost to in the past, or beat Payson, who you've lost to in the past. So I think you're a different player now than you were then, and I think matchups like that are a different story, as evidenced by today. I think if you played Nazario your first or second match, it may have gone differently. But you're a scary person to play now. Are you starting to feel that you're intimidating others?
No, I never feel that. I'm worried for every single match I step into. I was so worried today, just texting Javi all day about how worried I was. But this was like, I've never been at 500. Coming into this match would technically be the hardest match I've played. And I think it was probably my highest scoring match that I've had. So I think that just shows that I'm getting better. So yeah, I'm excited to keep going at over 500 now for the first time. I see like the top tier players, and I just want to be at the bottom of that. I just want to be at the bottom of the top tier players. That's all I want here. So I'm working my way there.
That is a good realistic goal. Not everyone in life has realistic goals. That is a good thing to aim for. Javi, thoughts on Dean's performance today?
A man after my own heart, someone who does not think he's ever going to win, and then wins sometimes. Definitely. Am I breaking up a lot? Is it just on my side?
No, we hear you.
Okay, great. Okay, you guys just looked a little frozen. Great, cool. Yeah. Listen, Dean. Right now, I talked to him today because he was nervous about it. Dean has played a total of 7 matches based on what's aired so far from Fandom this season, and he's only had an official loss on 1 of them, which is really cool. He went on a tear at the beginning of the season, got second in the 5-way play-in, which, when the number 1 guy is Kaiser, like, Kaiser's a great player. Like, he's just, Kaiser was probably the favorite to win that match, and he did.
Now he's breaking
teams.
up.
Born Identity's killing it. Now I'm breaking up. Great.
Now you're breaking
Sorry.
up. Javi, I think I'll wrap up for you because I think I know what you're saying. You're right. Born
Yeah.
Identity is absolutely killing it. Dean's having a killer comeback here. Dean, this is your last singles match for this year. Who are you hoping to play next year?
Hoping to play next year. You know what? I want to play Jeremy. I think that would be a good match. I think we have different strengths, so I think that's kind of fun.
I like that. I will consider it, sir. Dean, congratulations on the win today. Hell of a match. We will see you next time.
Fantastic match. Thank you to Nazario and Dean. Thank you to Javi and Chance. Thank you to Nick for writing the match. I had nothing to do with the writing of this match. I think I wrote 1 question. We'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.